You walked into the kitchen. Now you cannot remember why you came in here. The word is right there, on the tip of your tongue, and it will not come. It feels like thinking through wet cotton. Everything's slow, heavy, and just out of reach. You read the same sentence 4 times in a row, still nothing sticks. Millions of people describe this feeling, yet no doctor can measure it directly. It appears in no diagnostic manual, in any country, anywhere on Earth. The honest answer is far stranger than a simple yes or no. Fog is a metaphor, and metaphors hide the real machinery underneath. Brain fog is not a disease at all. It is a cluster of overlapping symptoms. Slowed thinking, poor focus, forgetfulness, and a strange fuzziness of self. The term exploded across the internet long before medicine took it seriously. Patients used the phrase for years. Most clinicians simply ignored the word. Then a global pandemic arrived and forced absolutely everyone to pay attention. His team tested tens of thousands of people on real cognitive tasks. More than 80,000 people took detailed online brain assessments for the study. People recovered from COVID still showed small but measurable thinking deficits. Published in eClinicalMedicine in 2021, the fog finally had a real signal. The brain is not foggy. The brain is inflamed, tired, or starved. Your immune system and your brain are talking to each other constantly. Signaling molecules called cytokines cross into the brain whenever you are sick. These cytokines tell your neurons to slow down and conserve their energy. This is exactly why a bad flu makes your thinking feel underwater. Sickness behavior is not a bug. It evolved to save energy for healing. Dancers showed that inflammation can directly change both mood and clear thinking. So part of the fog is simply your immune system speaking loudly. During deep sleep, your brain quietly flushes out the day's metabolic waste. In 2012, her team discovered a brain cleaning system in sleeping mice. Fluid washes through the tissue, carrying away toxic proteins that build up. In sleeping mice, the space between cells widened by roughly 60%. Skip that nightly cleaning, and the leftover debris can cloud your thinking. Chronic stress floods the brain with the hormone cortisol, day after day. Over time, high cortisol wears down the hippocampus, your memory center. The prefrontal cortex, home of focus, quietly goes offline under pressure. So the anxious, exhausted mind literally struggles to hold onto a thought. Your gut and brain trade signals along a long nerve highway. Poor diet and blood sugar swings can leave your neurons chronically underfueled. Dehydration alone can measurably slow your attention and short-term memory. So brain fog is not one thing. It is many hidden problems wearing one mask. Inflammation, sleep loss, stress, and hunger all speak the same foggy language. The fog is not the illness, it is the alarm bell telling you something is wrong. Hormonal shifts count too. Many women report cognitive changes during menopause. Studies suggest a large share of women notice thinking changes during this transition. For most people, these causes are ordinary, common, and often reversible. Sleep, movement, hydration, and calm may help ease symptoms for many people. But if the fog is persistent or worsening, please see a doctor. Listen to the fog. It is your brain asking you for help. Next time your mind clouds over, ask what your body is trying to say.